Colossians, Colossians chapter 1, verse 16. For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things. And by him all things consist. And he is the head of the body, the church, who is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, that in all things he might have the preeminence. You people are done for this one.
Preeminence.
I like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. The Wadi Yahweh Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders, a great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come and what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, what's the mark of the beast? 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Something you should understand. Right? Something you should consider. These verses I just read, it's a clarification, man. And it's just built my confidence, because right now the time is, let's see what time it is. Just to give it a era, a age. So, at the time it's 5 a.m. in the morning, and the date is Sunday, September 5th. Alright. Just I was going through some verses, and I was just trying to figure out what I was going to talk about, what the Spirit was going to look at me, because I like to be guided by the Spirit, because I want to know, because that's, I have faith in Yahweh Shai, so I want to know what He going to have me doing, because, hey, I didn't guide myself this direction. I was guided, and which was a beautiful thing, and it's beautiful. Dwadi Abashim Shah for perfection, because this is perfect, man. Something you should understand, something you should consider. That Yahweh Shah was given all this gloriousness, and the reason why he was given, because he did something so special in the sight of his Father, Yahweh. Which, by the way, is two different entities, because people got this thought in their mind like they one. Bull crap, man. This scripture just clear. I didn't read the verse that I was going to read, but the last verse, when I end this video, it's going to tell you that there are two different entities. So get out your rabbit ass mind that, oh, God and Jesus is one. Maybe your Jesus, your Jeebus is one with your ass. But our Yahweh and our Yahweh Shah is two different men, right? Entities. We're gonna say in the form, they got a form of a body, right? If Yahweh want to be in the flesh, if he want to be a man, he could look like a man. If he want to be a fire, consuming fire, he could be what he want. He's everything. Now he made Yahweh. Yahweh made Yahweh Shah everything too. And Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Shah is gonna make us everything if we do all the way to the end. And we endure to the end. And they already know who's going to endure. And that's the glorious part. You know? So, I'm about to decide to look at the course of this video. You know, and make it edifying. You know, build my faith up, my confidence. Hey, I was, you know, I'm always, you know, I probably saw a couple of chariots. I saw one zoom past me the other day. Probably a couple of weeks ago. Oh, that was fire. And it was like really close. Damn. You know, it was fire. So I mean, you know, I look to the sky all the time, but hey, I have my faith like is like really at a high rank right now. Like I'm like real, and I'm laughing at people. People looking at me like, God's always laughing because they don't know nothing. Because the Lord has had mercy on me, man. It's a serious mercy. Cause don't why do y'all about you, man? Shah, about you know how dots, about shot. Cause the water, cause for the mercy, Kasadium. You know. And I'm home, and you trying to fucking do shit. You still got holes in your pocket. It doesn't fucking matter. But anyway, but we got the ultimate riches. These scriptures, man. You know, fuck this worldly money. This shit's trash leg. Trash leg. Right? So, the great word of Benjamin. Trash leg. Alright. So something you should understand. Something you should consider. Our king is very angry. He can't wait to get sent back by the invisible power, which is Yahweh. And it's gonna be glorious, man. It's glorious. This is a great tale. These are our epistles. You know, people could be like, "Oh, why are you always talking about Yahweh Shah?" I was watching another video. The guy was like, "Hey, I hate them guys on the corner wearing them dresses and always talking about, wow, I'm telling you, we got to get money." Well, idiot, they want to collapse the dollar. And your ass better hope and pray that the Lord don't starve your dumb ass out. Alright, because he's going to starve people out. I'm about to die. He preserved me through the midst of all these things. You know, little things that happen to you, it's the fire. It's the purification of you. It's the fire. You know, it gets you upset, it burns you inside because you can't react to it. So you gotta have patience. And I know, I'm gonna say this quick fast. I know I taught an individual, even though he's worldly, I taught him mentally, in which he's a very smart guy. But he always quoting me, like, and I'm like, I know where I got this from. I got this from my elders and my apostles. And he quoted me, and he always quoted, he's worldly, but he knows he deep down inside he knows that I'm correct, based upon from the path me and him came up together, and boom, he's like, wow, man, he's really stuck to this, you know. So Dwight Yabashim Shah for that I didn't stick to it. I was called, and I'm just trying to be chosen, you know, through the spirit of Yabashim Shah. So Salakia. Which is dynamic, man. This is really dynamic, and I'm just gonna. I got a few. I'm gonna read this. I didn't get no precepts, but I'm gonna just try to get precepts out of each verse I read. Abaratazah is clear. All right. So look, Colossians chapter 1 verse 16. For by him were all things created. Who? Yahweh Shah. That all that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible. That means there's things that you can't see for the naked eye. You can't see it, but it's there, made by Yahweh. And it can be invisible, that where it's under, that it's in other places, but it's there waiting, lurking. You know, waiting for that moment, a moment of visitation to this damn bum ass society. Visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominion or principalities or powers, all things were created by him and for him. Everything was made for Yahweh. Yahweh Shah made everything. See, Yahweh made Yahweh Shah, and Yahweh Shah made everything else. Okay? So that's how it went down. Hey, Salakia, because I was just everything just run through my head so fast. Sometimes I gotta say it, or so it won't be forgotten. Like these are our epistles, man. See, we're gonna be. I'm about to sound one of those men. If I make it, I'm gonna be talked about in the kingdom. I'm gonna be one of those dudes. I'm looking to be that. Hey, that's in my mind. Like, and I look at and I truly believe the Lord prepared me physically and mentally, especially mentally for what is to come. I had to order the lose thing. We all went through the situation. That's the fire. You gotta. Oh, what you gonna do? Run back to her or run to me? I kept running to Yahweh Shemel Shah, and I truly believe that's what He wanted me to. Because a lot of things when I was telling individuals that's in the world, and I was explaining these things to them, and they didn't want it. But now I know deep down inside that we all our brothers went through this. That these people that we explain this to, they talking about us now. Like, damn, this is what he was talking about. But they got so much pride. They're not gonna come call you and say, "Oh well, you was right." Well, the apostles talked about these things. Our apostles talk about these things. Said they're not gonna come back and tell because they got so much pride that the apostle was right. Our apostles groomed us from from the scriptures of Yahweh Shemel Shah, the real doctrine. With no flaws, with straight to the point. Salakia. This might be a little video, it might be a little timing, but I'm just trying to get it in as much as I can, which is dynamic, man. Alright, Colossians chapter 1, verse 16. Alright, for by him were all things created that are in heaven, that are in earth, visible, invisible, whether they be thrones or dominion or principalities or powers, all things were created by him and for him. It was. Everything belonged to Yahweh Shah. Because what proved that? It's going to get to it. I'm going to get to that point. It's going to be the last verse. I'll be right to side, be clear. Salakia. By him. Alright. Let's see. Let's get a little something. Somebody's going to find some verses and just get it in through the spirit. Alright. Salakia, 1 second. I'll pause this for a second. Hey, Salakia. I was just trying to find some verses and stuff like that. Just moving that in the spirit. Alright, Hebrews chapter 1, verse 2. Alright, let's see what the first verse said before that. So we can see. It's this one. Alright, Hebrews chapter 1, verse 1. Yahweh, who at sundry time and in diverse manner spake in past unto the Father by the prophets. And the prophets spoke about these things back then and now. They speak in the same, they're in the same spirit. The same spirit. The spirit bear with our spirit. And the spirit is subject to the prophets, is subject to the spirit. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. Alright. And has in this last days spoken unto us. See, these last days right now, it is the spirit. That's why we know those men in reincarnation is the same man that was back there. That's crazy, fireistic. You got your goddamn mind. Has in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he has appointed heir